You've heard the saying, putting in your 2 cents worth. Generally, it means we give our advice and it's not really asked for, and people are not really looking for it. There's one place where it might have come from, and that is from a gospel story we heard. It's about Jesus sitting in the temple. He's watching people come up and they drop their contributions into the containers. And he sees this poor widow who drops in her 2 cents, 2 coins it says. And it says it's all she has. She gave generously of everything she had. Notice it's 2 coins, and she didn't keep one for herself, but she put both in, moved by a spirit of what? Love for God, generosity, whatever it was. Every one of us is called to put in our 2 cents. I think of someone who lived here in this parish, a lady named Natalie Wcela. She was in an iron lung for 50 years. She contracted polio when she was 18, and she died in her late 60s. And over those 50 years, she was a person, at least the years that I know her, a person of great patience, a person of great faith, and she attracted other people around her. We celebrated Mass once a month in her home, and a group of people came always to join her. And now, several years after her death, people still talk about her. See, Natalie put in her 2 cents. Her 2 cents was very heroic, giving her life, giving her patience, giving her faith, even in the midst of being in that iron lung, that tube, that iron tube in which she could not move anything. Only her head and her face were out of it. Every one of us is called to give our 2 cents too. And the 2 cents we're called upon to give is depending upon where we are. What's going on in our family, what's going on in relationship between spouses, between parents and children, what's going on at work, what's going on with all our friends. We're each called in our own way to put in our 2 cents of living a life of faith, living the life that Jesus calls us to. Putting in one's 2 cents, as we use it in the saying, means I really am not interested in what you have to say. It's very different. When Jesus asks us to put in our 2 cents, he's asking us to give whatever little bit we have. And that little bit really counts. Nothing is wasted in our lives. Everything we give to the Lord means something tremendous. Think about it.